Right, tech heads, I've got myself in something of a financial pickle here, and I'm essentially down to the wire on funds, and the missions that are available are all a bit too hefty for the mechs I've got ready at the moment. So it's another priority mission to get out of this financial hole and to give me some time in transit to fix up some of the mechs. So we're going to engage in some ballistic archaeology.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
So one of the classic science fiction tropes is the idea that there's an elder civilization that came before and was more powerful and whatever, had higher technology and so forth, and they've left artifacts and things scattered around. In this case, they're not that much more advanced, but it's the Star League, and we decoded a drive on our ship that gave locations of old Star League bases, and one of the ones that popped up we're fairly certain hasn't been discovered, at least not yet. So we're going to try and nip in there quick, kill anything that gets in our way, and steal anything and everything that isn't bolted down, and most of the things that are bolted down, so that we can pile new tech onto our mechs. I don't know what they've put in this game, but that could mean things like double effectiveness heat sinks, it could mean extended range lasers, it could mean pulse lasers that do automatic fire. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. If I survive that long. There goes all my money. Yeah, this is really cutting it fine.
I've got the financial report.
Oof. Okay, so we basically have to succeed here. How many jumps away is this? I wish people would stop fighting. I keep getting this event. Settle things in the simulators. Experience points. Good, good, good. I keep getting the same events happening over and over again. Which is why I didn't bother reading that one out. How many more jumps? Come on.
We're nearly broke, Commander.
We're just gonna get there, I think. Yeah. Well, at least all this travel means my mechs are all fixed up. And I think all my pilots will be out of hospital. So I can put my best foot forward. Come on.
That work order you submitted is
Yeah,
complete.
everything fixed.
Our nest egg is just about gone.
I know, shut up. I'll be selling your kidneys to cover the shortfall. Yes, let's proceed. Time's a wasting. Grave robbing. In orbit. R-True. There it is, R-True, a more foreboding hunk of ice I've never seen. You were born in this system, were you not, Mr. Oliveira? Yes, Lady Arano. I grew up on Nassau Heights, one of the orbital hab stations above the planet's surface. Nobody makes landfall except for the surface mining teams, and they stay only for month-long shifts. It's too dangerous for permanent habitation. I remember an old folk story that originated with those mining teams. My father shared it with me when I was young. The Locura, I think it was called. If memory serves, it was about an ill wind that would howl through the canyons, killing engines and scrambling computers. The stuff of nightmares for such an inhospitable world. Yes, Lady Arano, it's a gremlin story, something the miners can blame when they pass out drunk with the headlights running. The Locura killed my engine, I barely got out alive. Not our proudest achievement as a culture, but apparently it gets around. Are there any real threats down there we need to worry about? Not unless you get out of your battle mech. I wouldn't recommend that, by the way. How likely are we to run into the surface miners you were talking about? Don't worry, you won't, not where you'll be dropping. Surface teams tend to cluster around the rocky outcrops that ring the planet's equator. That's where you find all the really good stuff, the platinum, the ruthenium, the rarer exotics. You'll be well clear of the mining zones. Not a great vacation spot, got it. Let's continue on. House Corosus has provided us with 5 supply ships to carry whatever we find on the surface. Captain Grigas of the ARS Delphinis will serve as our main point of contact with the fleet. After Dr. Murad's finished interfacing with the castle's computer, she'll pop the doors and we'll run threat assessment. Then, if everything looks clear, we'll have Samir set you down on the ground. Hey guys, I hate to interrupt, but I've got a sensor blip on my screen. It's a dropship, can't make out what kind. She's heading for the planet's surface. Looks like her point of origin was Archery's second moon. That's strange. Archery's moons are uninhabited. Is it a directorate ship? Still too far out to say. At their current rate of speed, it'll be at least an hour before I can give you a positive ID. Nothing is ever easy, is it? Why is it never easy? Beats me, Commander, but if I ever come up with an answer, I'll be sure to let you know. We can't wait for Farah to open the doors. If we're still in the area when our unexpected guests arrive, we run the risk of leading them right to Castle Nautilus. We're dropping now. I want our mechs on the ground when the doors open. I'll inform Captain Grigas of the change. You can't go down there in person, Camilla. And certainly not before we're sure it's safe. You're the leader of the restoration. We can't afford to lose you on a salvage operation. I'm afraid I'm with Lord Madeira on this one, Lady Arano. Let us take the risks. That's what you're paying us for. This isn't just about salvage, damn it. My father spent the last half of his life dreaming of the Argo and her secrets. This is one of those secrets. I will see this through, for him and for myself. Now it will take time and expertise to get whatever battle mechs we find in the castle's armory up and running again. Lord Carosa sent us a recovery team. I want our best mech tech on the ground leading them. That's you, Mr. Vitanin. You'll be riding with me. Guess I'll go warm up the rumble seat. You know, the only other time I've sat in one of those things was on St. Loris, and I got my arm blown clean off for my trouble. Here's hoping you don't go 2 for 2. Good luck down there, all. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. And I'll be cracking metal skulls. Right. Old tech, mystery invaders. There could be anything down there. She's piloted Kintaro. It's only a 55-tonner. Rubbish. Okay. So a combination of range, so I can hang back and beat anything that's hitting her, and the Heimdall, which is my modified grasshopper, which is good for close combat. So, let's see. Best pilots, this is a key mission. Can't afford to train people up. As long as it's not as annoying in that as that puzzle in the old Battletech game. Crescent Hawks Rebellion? Something like that. Yeah, there was a Star League cache in that, but you had to get all these keys and move around in weird ways. Never particularly made sense to me why the Star League as a standing army would hide their gear in puzzle rooms as opposed to just sitting them behind all kinds of automated defences and so on, if they did even secure these caches of supplies. Of course, meta-narrative, we know that a lot of the Star League forces left and formed the clans later on, who will be returning through the periphery at some point. And a lot of the tech that the clans have is the same lost Star League tech, so yeah. Well, getting some of that could stand me in good stead if they do turn up in the plot or in DLC at some point.
Command interface initiated.
Good luck down there all. I'll be cruising the upper atmosphere and monitoring your progress just in case. Roger that, Miss Mayor. Dr. Murad, have you had any luck connecting with Castle Nautilus's computer? Already on top of it, Lady Arano. The handshake has been established and I have command line access. Door control is being a little finicky, though. Work fast, Doc. Riding in this rumble seat is like sitting on a jackhammer in a sauna on the sun, and Lady Arano's piloting is aggressive. Poor you. Not to worry though, I think I found a workaround for the problem. Get walking towards the main doors and have them open by the time you get there. Understood, Doctor. Do whatever you have to do. Lady Arano out. Oh good, it actually gave me control of her, so I can make her do stuff rather than tagging along while she screws up constantly. Well, that's good. Thank heaven for small mercies. Okay.
I'm on my way.
I've got the fast movement on, so if things look a little odd, that's why. I've decided to leave it on.
Position confirmed.
Acknowledge.
I mean, you still get to see animations of the good bits.
The standard
so,
approach
yeah.
isn't working. I'm inputting a valid ID, but for some reason the door won't budge. I think I found a workaround, though. It'll just be another moment.
On my way.
On my way.
And I've got it. Okay, hang on a second, I'm going to try something. Now, this is where all the turrets pop up out of the ground. Dr. Murad, what did you just do? The lights are flickering, my screen is dead. Dr. Murad? Mr. Oliveira? The whole Argo's gone dark. I'm not picking up drive signature. Whatever Farah just did, it must have knocked out her engines. Worry about it later. Look, there's vents in the rock. They're spitting out drones. Rot-row, Shaggy.
Be careful of those things. They're armed to the teeth and coming in fast. And there's probably more where they came from.
Reading loud and clear.
Okay, we don't want her frontline duty because, well, we don't want to get him blown up, basically. So let's move the rest of our guys into the lead. Sensor lock, see what we're up against.
Sensor lock on target.
For the Oregon people.
SLDF. A heavy drone. I have no idea what to expect from this. At all. Okay.
Engaging target.
Follow me to victory.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Okay, they blow up reasonably easily.
I'm listening.
Alright, pilot on.
Copy that.
Let's get past them. Flankers. Bastards.
Ready for orders.
Okay, who taught the AI basic tactics? And could you not, please? Good thing about being in the ice is I can fire
Damage
everything.
minimal.
So I guess we should probably take care of the flankers first,
Hey, wait
so they
your
don't
command.
circle in behind us. What's that, more? Jesus.
Onward. Firing on target.
Looks like they're hovercraft. There was a kind of weird trend in the 80s in a lot of science fiction. You'll see it in the Traveller books, especially the Traveller 2300 books, for hovercraft being a thing. You know, for a while in the 60s, I guess through to the 70s, everyone thought hovercraft were going to be, you know, the thing, the tits. And they never really worked out that way, but they turn up a lot in science fiction. I think it's because it's a cheap, relatively cheap and easy way to make an all-terrain vehicle. It can go land and water, so it would be suited to all kinds of different planetary surfaces and so on, and that's why it tended to show up in those kind of settings, I guess. But you don't see that so much anymore. Mind you, you see a lot less hard science fiction, for want of a better term. So it's not that surprising, I guess.
Confirmed.
It's just a kind of aesthetic that you really don't see much anymore, so it's interesting to see it here, because it was very much Battletech's thing. Right. Let's see if we can take out another one.
Engaging target.
It is satisfying when a lot of lasers go off, it must be said. Almost as satisfying as the missiles. I wish the machine guns were a bit more animated though, they just kind of cross over. I wish they'd like fire around a bit. It'd be a much cooler animation.
Standing by.
But few things are as satisfying as lucking out and getting a punch straight to the face of a battle mech.
Firing on target.
It's only a medium one.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Standing by. On my way.
With a bit of luck that might be enough.
Locked and loaded. Here it
With
comes.
a lot of luck. Through to the internals. You can see it. You can see it's definitely a hover sled. I mean, there are a few military hovercraft
Warning.
that are actually in real life surface transports and things for use on river deltas and swamps and that. And they are pretty cool, but the trouble with them is turning. It's not the easiest thing in a hovercraft.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. Can't direct fire on that one. So I just have to give him some of those.
Targeting rear armor.
Can't believe they blew his arm off already. That's a proper heavy mech.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy unit destroyed.
Hopefully I'll get plenty of salvage and can tweak the loadout on the mechs. Because at the moment it's a bit of a hodgepodge of whatever I had left.
Armor low.
Good to go. Moving to position. Firing all weapons.
Settle his hash. So I think
Reporting.
there's one left.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Orders? Move order received.
And it's a heavy one.
Taking the
Okay,
shot.
typical. Okay, through the armor, never mind. I thought that was going to give me more trouble. I thought they were all going to give me a bit more trouble than this, to be honest. But that's quite a lot of trouble. Must be said. I guess I should be thankful they concentrated all their fire on my heavy mech. I don't feel particularly thankful.
Acknowledged. I'm moving. Affirmative.
Come on, finish it. We can't stay out here in the open. If we don't find harder cover, we're going to get swamped, so what's the plan? You fall back and find an extraction point. I'm getting you the hell out of there. No, we have to push forward to the doors. Our only way out of this is through. Dr. Murad will fix this, believe it. Lady Orano? She's right, Samir. An outpost castle like Nautilus could bring down a dozen leopards, probably at the same time. If you try to extract us, it'll blow you out of the sky. Damn it. Okay, you're right. Stay alive down there. I'll keep trying to get Faro on the comms. Do that. For now, we've got to get our heads back in the game. Look, over there, the damned castle is activating turrets. Great.
Enemy detected.
have my attention.
Okay, no more holding back. We'll just have to hope she's lucky. Shredder. I seem to constantly get killed and then spend all my time in the hospital. Well, not killed, injured, you know what I mean.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
More drones, didn't tell me about those, did it?
Armor breached. Internal damage.
Receiving you.
Turrets first.
Move order received.
Because turrets are super annoying. It might seem counterintuitive, but while they're fragile, they can get lock-ons and otherwise cause you all kinds of shitty problems.
One left turret.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
No point targeting locations on turrets. There is on vehicles, but not on turrets.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
That's why turrets suck.
Battle mech down.
And that's me down. Back to the hospital.
I'm being flanked.
Getting outmaneuvered. Standing by. I'm on my way. I'll do what you ask.
No overkill, but you've got to make sure of them.
Target destroyed.
Not much armor left in that location.
Receiving you.
Hard time clicking on it. I've noticed that since the last update. I seem to have a much harder time
Confirm.
clicking on targets certain times, at certain points.
Waiting for orders. Roger
Can't
that.
let him keep shooting us in the back.
Firing all weapons. Vehicle down.
So provided I can weather this attack from the turrets, I should
They've
be
got a
able
sensor
to
lock on
finish
me.
it off. Probably get the other one. Good thing I did bring the heavier
Damage
mechs.
right.
Ow. That's what you get for piloting a shitty
Armor
medium
breach.
weight mech.
Internal damage.
You'd think a princess could afford an Atlas or something.
My mech is losing internal structure. Yes, I hear you. Affirmative.
Rubbish. Okay, well, let's see if we can finish off this turret then. Let me click on it.
I'm on it.
I'm hit. Losing lots of armor.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
Okay. Hopefully, that'll take that one out and heavily damage the other one. No, almost.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged. Firing.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Okay, at least that's on her front armor this time. So she should be able to weather that for a bit. Why she doesn't have a heavier mech, I do not know. Come on.
I'm taking structural damage.
Of course they're concentrating fire on her because, you know,
I'm taking heavy
you
damage.
would, honestly. Is my go yet?
I'm being flanked. They put a hole in my armor. Getting outmaneuvered.
Come on. I'd like to go at some point. Commander, we really need to get to the entrance of the facility. If those drones aren't showing any signs of stopping, they're going to cut us to pieces if we don't get into the Nautilus. Yeah, I know. I'm getting there. Easy,
Have my
Tiger.
attention.
Right, come on, that has to blow up now.
Affirmative.
Booyah. Come on, Princess. You can do it. Kill the turret. No, fine.
Commander.
He must be able to finish this one off.
Location confirmed.
Barring some kind of massively disastrous roll.
Copy that.
Arano? Lady Arano, do you read me? Darius, thank the gods. Tell me what's going on up there. Doc Murad must have poked her nose into something she shouldn't have. Everything's going haywire up here. Doc's putting out fires as we speak. Exo, listen to me. You tell Doc Murad that if she doesn't get these doors open right now, Lady Arano is dead. We all are. Too right, Yang. I'm well aware of that, Yang. Working on it now. Just hold out a little longer. I'm working on...
We've lost contact again. Keep yourselves alive. I'll call out new contacts as I see them.
I'm receiving you.
Right, Hambo.
Moving to
Let's see what
position.
you got. Medium, heavy. You want to try and finish off the heavy. Can I reach the other one with mediums? I can, so it's worth splitting in that case.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Damn it.
heavy hits, Commander.
How many of these centuries-old drones can they have, and how good can they be?
My armor's
Honestly.
breached. Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Come on, let me go.
Past my armor.
Heads up! You got more of those little bastards coming in from the vents in the rock.
Well, huzzah. Can I go now, please? This is the only problem with turn-based games.
I'm listening.
Okay, so we're at the entrance. And we want to be there when whatever happens, happens, so we can make a speedy exit.
Location
So,
confirmed.
that's the one that's already damaged, so let's see if we can get lucky.
Taking the shot.
Which is unlikely with long-range missiles, but worth a try.
Orders. On my way.
Normally I'd get into melee, but the rate at which these are spawning, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Confirmed. Got it, Commander.
Would have thought that would have done it, but no. He's going to fall over. Unless I get a turn first.
That got past my armor.
Ow.
Commander! I lost a weapon. Stabilizers failed. I'm falling.
Hey, this is going to be expensive.
Reading you loud and clear.
Does mean less people have to run away.
I'll make it happen. Target confirmed.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Good to go.
Just fucking die, will ya? But that's only one.
Must fall.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Internals are taking a beating. I'm ready. Alright. Ready for action. Rolling.
Sacrificial pawn. It's rather heavy there.
Target confirmed. That really hurts. Commander, I've lost all weapons.
Just stand in the way and continue taking a beating for one more turn. at least.
Reporting minimal damage.
Ha! Got it! Sumire, broadcast this now!
On it.
Tell me what you need.
Shite.
I'll do what you ask.
God, I hope I don't have to replay this
Taking
stuff.
heavy damage. Ready for orders. Heading out. Engaging with target. For the Oregon people. Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
It's one down.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed.
Smoldering husk of a mech left. I think he's just throwing junk at anyone who comes too close.
They put a hole in my armor.
This better be worth it.
My mech is losing internal structure.
Yeah. Scars build
I'm
character,
taking structural
princess.
damage.
Fuck you and your long-range missiles. Identifier code accepted. Automated defenses disengaged. Welcome, Argo. Thank the gods for that, Dr. Murad. I need a status report. What the hell is going on up there? I used our codebreaker to access a sealed portion of the Nautilus memory core. When I got in, I grabbed up every encrypted file I could find, and I didn't get the door codes, but I also found something else. What did you let loose on my ship, Doctor? I don't know. Something they were researching there. It's malicious code of some kind. I think I inadvertently let it out of quarantine. Yeah, and you tripped an alarm while you were at it. Look, the good news is that I've got it contained, 90% certain, but it's caused a lot of damage up here. Communications are patchy, main drive system is offline, we're floating dead in space, lots of superficial damage too. Anyway, I'm working on it, but I could use more hands on deck. Anyone who can follow basic instructions will do. The Argo is an enormous ship, and that code made an absolute mess of her. Understood. Samir, I need you to fetch our people, everyone but me and Yang. Get them back to the Argo and do whatever Dr. Murad tells you. Roger that, Lady Arano. I'll be there in a moment. Tell the Lance to prepare for extraction. What's left of us? That sucked. Lady Arano, what are we doing? What we came here for. We're going inside. I didn't bring us all this way to leave empty-handed. Captain Grigas, are you and your ship ready? Aye, Lady Arano. The Delphinus is fully loaded and ready to drop. Good. Meet us at the north entrance and hurry. We don't have much time before our unwelcome guests arrive. Affirmative. Recovery team inbound. House Corosus is proud to serve the restoration, my lady. Thank you, Captain. Ready yourself, Yang. I'm taking us inside.
Mission
Ooh,
successful.
$2 million. Well, that does dig us out the hole. And I will now spend it all on fixing my mechs. What do we want? There's no mechs, obviously. A plus weapons, plus PPC, we'll have one of those. Plus PPC, we'll have one of those. RMs, medium lasers, more PPCs. Let's have another PPC. That's helped our weapons stock, at least, if nothing else. Okay, that sucked. A lot. Even if they were vehicles. It's just the fact that they kept spawning and coming meant you couldn't do your normal thing and just wander over and stamp them to death. You had to keep moving and shooting. And that's where vehicles have the advantage, when they can't be stamped. Weight for weight, some of the tanks are better than the lighter mechs, I reckon. Especially if you pack an LRM or SRM carrier. What have we got here? Mothballed mechs by the looks of it. There's an Atlas. Griffin. Spider, not interested. An Atlas would be nice. Can I have one? For free? Considering.
Attention, forces of the Urano Restoration. I am Commodore Samuel Ostergaard of the Concord Navy.
You are surrounded by a battalion of the Taurian Concordate's most decorated mech warriors.
On behalf of our allies in the Aurigan Directorate, I demand your immediate and unconditional surrender. But I know you won't stand down, Lady Urano. You're the Sword of Restoration. You have a reputation to uphold.
I'm going to enjoy painting the ice red with your blood.
Bite my shiny metal ass. Dead in space, in orbit, are true. Farah, I need the status report. What's your condition up there? The Argo's main drive is still offline. I'm working on it in engineering. I think I've got the malicious code isolated, but it's already done a lot of damage. What's your status, Lady Urano? We're on the move. Taurian Marines have taken the outpost castle. Most of our salvage team is dead. Yang sealed the mech bay doors, but they won't last for long. There's only 5 of us left. Me, Yang, and 3 of the mech warriors from the Delphinas. We're on our way to the surface in the few mechs that Yang managed to get running. Heads up, Lady Urano, when you reach the surface you're going to have company. I'm picking up a Taurian recon lance standing just outside the main doors. Acknowledged, Miss Mayor, the recon lance doesn't worry me. When they see what we're piloting, they'll wish they'd stayed home. I'm just glad that you and Yang are still alive. Is he holding up okay? I'm riding through a frozen hellscape in a pressure cooker on legs, getting shot at by ancient robots and a bunch of damn Taurians. I've had better days. Look, can anyone tell me why the Taurians are fighting for Espinosa, and what this Ostergaard guy has against us, specifically? Because this is some grade A bullshit right here. I don't know. Yang, out where my ancestors came from in the deep periphery, we didn't have these problems. Yeah, well, if you go back someday, make sure you take me along with you. Because right now, that sounds like a really nice change of pace. My people shouldn't be fighting us, damn it. They shouldn't even be here at all. Aside from us and Corrosis, nobody should know anything about Castle Nautilus, so how the hell did they know where to find us? Best guess, the Taurians were tipped off by Espinosa, and that means we've got ourselves a mole. I'll bet you anything I know who it is too. Otto Corrosis. Remember what Lord Corrosis told us. His son returned from Weldry a different person. The Directorate played with his mind and broke him somehow. You think they brainwashed him? That's plausible. I'll send warning to Smithen as soon as I'm able, but right now the only things that matter are fixing this ship and getting Camilla away from the Taurian border. The Restoration dies if she's captured. He's right, we need to focus on the job at hand, and I need to recover from my grievous injuries. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Argo's docking clamps are locked tight. Damn things won't budge. Until Farah fixes whatever that thing did to the ship, the Leopard is out of commission. I'm working on it. If I can get the doors to engineering open, we can manually release the clamps. You better, Doc. Your little fishing expedition in the Nautilus memory core may well have cost us the ship. God damn it. I know, Commander, I know, and yes, all of this is on me. I am painfully aware of that fact. Lady Arano, I just need you to keep yourselves alive. Give me some time and I'll fix this. I promise. Roger that, Farah. We'll hold out for as long as we can. This elevator is accelerating. We're almost at the surface. Any second now these doors are going to open and we'll need someplace to go. Darius, what are our options? Best bet, the Delphinus. Lord Corrosus' other support ships have either fled or been destroyed, but the Delphinus is still on the planet's surface, and she's within sprinting distance of the castle gates. She's currently powered down. I don't think the Taurians have detected her yet. If you can make it out there, Captain Grigas and his crew should be able to extract you. That's the plan then. Dr. Murad will have until we get there to fix the Argo. Any longer and we're all dead. Grimnir, I need you to stay on the comms and guide us through this. That's what you're paying me for. The elevator's just come to a stop. Lights in here are flashing. Any second the doors are going to slide open. Mech warriors, ready yourselves for action. If we don't get them off that planet, we're going to lose our chief mech tech and our most important client. That can't be allowed to happen. You got this, Jack. Guide our people home. Alright, prop the screens around my hospital bed. Let's see what we can do. Time to put some of that tactical genius to work. Nurse, no sponge bath right now. I need to concentrate. And this is a preset mission. I don't know what mechs I've got. I don't know what mech warriors I've got. Apart from Lady Arano. Maybe she isn't something more worthy of her than that little piddly Kentaro this time. Come on, let's see some Star League mechs in action. I do hope this is where I get an assault mech. Though I never liked the Atlas. I always thought the design was kind of dumb looking. I much preferred the other heavier mechs. I mean, yeah, it's cool, it's got the whole skull motif or whatever, but I don't know, it's just hokey. It doesn't have character in the same way that a lot of the other mechs do. Probably because I don't think it's one of the ones that was stolen from Robotech. I think it's one of the original ones. Which is probably why I don't like the design so much. But there you go. Hopefully this is just meant to be like a cakewalk or something to show me, yeah, these shiny new mechs and the equipment, like a mini walkthrough, a mini tutorial, hopefully. I wouldn't normally record 2 missions in a row because it's going to lead to a very long video, but you saw how that kind of went one into the other without a break, so...
Command interface initiated.
Lady Camilla Arano of the Arano Restoration, on the behalf of the Taurian Concordat, I hereby command you to... Oh shit, Iberia, they're piloting SLDF battle mechs. We need reinforcements, now. Mech warriors, our way home is on the other side of these Taurians. No bull. Push through them and fight for the reach. For a reach around. For the reach.
When we get to a safe distance,
What have we got?
I'm gonna set off a little surprise I left behind for our Taurian friends.
Surprise.
Yep, that's an Atlas.
You're gonna love it.
Atlas, Griffin, Highlander. Don't remember that one. Oh mate, you're fucked.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
What's that? Black Knight. Ah, I've faced a couple of those in random missions. I haven't picked up enough scrap to build one yet. So this is mostly new to me.
I've got a bandage on my screen.
And here come the reinforcements.
Commander?
Right, Reynard the Fox. What have we got? Extended range PPC, SRM-6, SRM-6 melee attack. Weight advantage.
On. Locked on.
The Directorate must fall.
Reporting. Critical hit.
They do look suitably big and imposing in size compared to the other mechs. I mean, those are only light, so it kind of... I thought that said canola, but it's kind of lower.
Got something you want done?
Isn't that something Hawaiian? I forget. What we got? Pulse lasers. Okay, well, let's give them a try, shall we? Nice. Though he couldn't shoot for shit.
Damage is minor, Commander. What do you need?
Either she gives me that Atlas, or I take it. And that's all she wrote. Let's see.
I'll do what I can.
I know, I'm dividing my fire. Ooh, Gauss rifle.
Acknowledge. You have my attention. I'm moving out.
Nice. One shot of the Shadowhawk. That's...
Scratch one hostile.
It's not too shabby. I mean, that was luck, but still.
Reporting major armor loss.
Maybe I'll keep it Jenna.
Losing lots of
Call it
armor.
Caitlin, and another one and call it Bruce. Come on. It's a shame I've got shitty pilots in these. Apart from Camille, she's half decent.
Yes, Commander.
Renard the Fox.
Location confirmed. Locking in. All weapons. Critical hit, Commander.
I guess they're just going to keep coming till I escape, so I just need to get moving, really. Take them out on the way, if I can.
Commander? Heading out.
heat, especially with a fire starter around.
Critical hit, Commander.
Yes, I hear you. I'll do what you ask. Handling multiple opponents.
Yes.
Yeah? Copy that.
I know, dividing fire, I keep saying I'm not going to, and then I do it. I prefer to concentrate fire on a single target, but we need to get moving and I need to get these out of the way. So just hoping for a bit of luck. There we go. That's one. I think that was the Gauss rifle hitting. It wasn't enough to take him out. Haha, missed. Ow. Do not be shooting. Do not be shooting the princess in the ass if she doesn't like it. Not without you saving the world first.
They put a hole in my armor.
Good to go.
There's that flippy thing. You could see I was trying to aim over that direction and no, it wouldn't have it. It had to do it this way instead. Oh well. I like the Taurian Reach's symbol. That's pretty cool.
Outmaneuvered.
Ow.
I'm losing blood. I'm taking structural damage.
Orders. Affirmative. Engaging multiple targets.
That's him down.
I'm being flanked.
Come on, let her go. I need to turn around.
Yes, I hear you.
Time for some precision, or what passes for it. She's not that good a shot, but here's hoping.
Hostile. Reporting a critical strike.
All things considered, not too shabby. Right.
Understood.
What have we got on this one? Oh, this is the one with the Gauss rifle. Okay.
Okay, I'm on it.
It's falling over. Might be enough to incapacitate the pilot if we're lucky. And no, just injured. Okay. Hits to the front we can take.
Received. Coordinates received. Affirmative.
That's another one down.
Hostile removed.
This one might actually be a bit tricky.
Barely scratched my armor.
Standing by.
Okay, Enforcer's up next. Save some heat there. That should do nicely.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, the Enforcer's going to be the problem. Ow, 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 ow. Even big tough mechs can't weather everything. Right.
I'm on my way. Inflicting heavy damage.
What do you need? Let's move.
What is that vehicle down there? It's only a striker. Do I take that out, or yeah, that'll give me a morale boost, and then I can do another aimed shot more quickly.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Yeah, overkill. See me.
And stay
Leopards
down.
in sight. Just gotta keep running. Okay, this distance should be good. Hold on just a second, and he's blown the whole base up. We really shook the pillars of heaven, didn't we, Yang? Surprise! Yang, was that Castle Northless? Yeah. When I saw that the Taurians were going to take it away from us, I planted a couple of demo charges in the armory, right next to the ammunition dump. That rumble you just felt was about 1,000 tons of high explosives cooking off at once. You destroyed it. An SLDF castle full of priceless technology, gone. Well, I wasn't about to let the Taurians have it. They're shooting at us, remember? Yes, Mr. Vitanen, of course, you're right. It had to be done. Besides, we've got maps to others. Hopefully they're out there somewhere.
Okay, that one hurt.
Do they think they can hurt me?
All that tech though. Ugh. Ow, that's so much expense. So much for getting rich or powerful on the backs of that technology. Right. Go for someone that's already weak.
Firing all weapons.
I just took a heavy hit.
Ready to get it on.
Well, you know, the other name for canola oil is rape oil, so let's see what you can do there, mister.
Engaging with target. Reporting critical hit.
What good hit should do for him.
Armor breach. Internal damage. Reading you loud and clear.
Let's take cover behind the other mechs. Hopefully that'll make her a lower priority target for them. Right, let's try and finish this sucker off.
Discharging weapon.
Got it. In any normal fight, you know, this would be enough. But this isn't a normal fight.
Yep.
Okay, on to the next one. Let's try and core him out, he's only a light mech.
Okay, I'm on it.
Ready. Heading out.
I've got to try and hurt that vehicle while I'm here. Fingers crossed.
Roger. Splitting fire.
Boss guy hasn't shown up yet. What's the betting he will?
Ready for orders.
Or maybe he'll turn up later with a grudge.
Confirm.
That would be a better story. Can't fire that without overheating. Okay. That will do.
Copy that.
Just the Panther to deal with. That we can do.
Vehicle trash.
Yeah? Roger. Nice.
Why aren't you dead?
Not past the armor. Tell me what you need. Location confirmed. Taking the shot.
Right, that's more like it. When you get shot by an assault mech, you fall over. Okay, now we're out of combat, but I don't trust the game not to spring something else on me, so let the others go on ahead.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
I get you. On the move.
This is Lady Orano for the RAS Delphinas. Captain Grigas, do you read me? Lady Orano, thank the gods, we got a visual on you in your lance. Get your people on board and we'll get you out of here. Thank you, Captain. Wait, what was that?
I told you you would die here. Say, run, Lady Orano. Run as far as you can. I will find you all the same.
That was an unarmed support ship, you animal. There was no need for you to target it. Tell that to the crew of the New Grange. How do you know about that? Ostergaard, answer me. He cut the line. What's the status of the Leopard, Doc? Docking clamps are still down tight, but I've opened the doors to engineering. We can manually disengage the clamps from there. I'll go prep her for takeoff. Darius, I need your help with the clamps. Yeah, I'm on it. Lady Arano, I suggest that you head deeper into the valley. They'll have a harder time targeting you with their artillery in there. And keep your eyes on the sky. Maya will be on her way directly. Shit biscuits.
Standing by.
So where am I supposed to be heading? This way? Yeah, into trouble, obviously. And that big area there must be their artillery, so we'll be wanting to stay out of that.
Receiving you. On the move.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Yep. On it.
My forces are closing in on you, Lady Arano. Your time is running out.
Roger.
Quite possibly. I'm taking more of you fuckers with me.
They've got a lock on me.
Good to go.
And now you hopefully die. Oh, it's only a Vindicator. No time to screw around. Let's just try and blow out the center torso.
Yeah? This should be good. Badass.
At least on an ice planet we can do the full complement of attacks most of the time. I don't like putting her in front, but we just gotta keep moving.
Copy that.
Good, that's the pilot out.
Hostile unit down.
Missed me. Can we write "fuck you" in the snow with our lasers?
Waiting for orders.
There's still 3 mechs out there.
Yes,
if they're not too tough, we should be able to take them.
Moving out.
What do you need? Confirmed.
The Atlas has taken a pounding.
Standing by.
The Princess has taken a pounding, sounded bad.
I'll do what you ask.
So we want to keep it back a bit and braced.
I will rain fire on your lance and smile as it burns.
Clearly he had a relative or something on the
Commander?
ship that we blew up.
Lady Arano, we've got incoming assault mechs.
Just another obstacle to overcome. For the restoration.
I already got 2 dinged up.
What's up, boss? Position confirmed.
Zeus, Griffin, Battlemaster. I remember Battlemasters. Don't know what that is. Okay. Can I not see him? No, I can only see that one. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we can take the leg out if we're lucky. Or not.
Armor's holding, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Yeah?
Only going to really be able to fire my missiles, unfortunately.
Moving to position.
That's an awesome, which I've never heard of. I assume that they're awesome. Okay. Master's look a bit different to what I remember.
I hate these guys.
Yes, I hear you.
I don't want to be in line of shot for these guys so much. Stay back a bit and hope they go for the other mechs.
Confirmed.
Well, I'm gonna have to restart that. I will spare you, and we'll see how things go. Zang.